this thing on? Welcome back, Chaos Crew, to my spiritual shit show, the Neurodivergent Realms. Today we're diving into part 3 of our new Neurodivergent World mini-series. Last time, we reimagined education through divergent lenses. But now let's zoom into the system that consumes most of our adult lives. Work. Because let's be honest, the 9 to 5, grind all day, productivity measured by exhaustion model, it was never designed for neurodivergent brains. And actually, it wasn't designed for anyone's nervous system. So what happens when we flip the script? What if hyperfocus is honored instead of shamed? Downtime is normalized instead of pathologized, and flexible hours become the foundation of how we work. Today, we're painting that vision and exploring the paradox, how slowing down actually creates bigger breakthroughs. Let's do our day in the life vision. Let me take you through this vision. You wake up without an alarm clock ripping you out of REM sleep. Your day doesn't begin when the system says it should. It begins when your body says it's ready. Instead of clocking in to stare at a screen just to look productive, you enter your hyperfocus window when it naturally opens. For some, that's 6 a.m. For others, it's 10 p.m. In this world, that rhythm isn't punished, it's supported. Imagine a workplace where downtime is built in. After a 3-hour hyperfocus sprint, you step into a sensory sanctuary, a quiet room, dim lights, soft seating, maybe even a hammock. You're not guilt-tripped for resting. Rest is part of the system. And when you return, your brain is regulated, your creativity intact, your nervous system humming instead of fried. Team meetings don't demand everyone to speak at once or sit still for hours. Some people stim openly while contributing. Others type their thoughts in real time. Flexible modes of participation, because productivity isn't about one rigid format, it's about contribution. At the end of the day, nobody is tallying hours. They're looking at impact. Did you build? Did you create? Did you solve? Did you bring your brilliance forward in your unique way? That's currency. Broader exploration. So, what happens when work shifts into this new rhythm? Hyperfocus becomes fuel. Right now, it's treated like a liability. You're too obsessed, too intense, too inconsistent. But in truth, hyperfocus is where world-changing breakthroughs are born. Downtime becomes strategy. Instead of burning out and losing people to illness, exhaustion, or quiet quitting, rest is embedded into the cycle, which means the workforce doesn't just survive longer, it thrives deeper. Flexibility creates collective efficiency. When people are working in their natural rhythms, output skyrockets. We waste less time forcing square pegs into round holes. We get streamlined flow, the kind no hustle culture can replicate. And here's the paradox. Slowing down actually accelerates progress, because when you stop leaking energy into compliance, all of it gets rerouted into creation, innovation, and joy. Practical guidance and empowerment. Okay, so maybe you can't rebuild corporate America overnight, but here's how you can start bringing neurodivergent productivity rhythms into your own life right now. Number 1, track your natural cycles. Notice when your focus peaks and when it crashes. Build your hardest tasks into your flow windows and let yourself rest when your system demands it. Number 2, honor downtime. Take sensory breaks without guilt. Even 5 minutes of quiet or movement can reset your nervous system and give you hours back in focus. Number 3, redefine productivity. Instead of asking, did I work 8 hours today? Ask, did I move something meaningful forward? Impact over hours, always. Number 4, negotiate flexibility. If you're in a workplace, advocate for what you need. Flex hours, remote work, alternative communication styles. You'd be surprised how many shifts are possible when you frame them as tools for efficiency instead of exceptions. Number 5, stop self-gaslighting. When your body says rest, believe it. Rest isn't weakness, it's regulation. And regulation is what sustains brilliance. Your call to reflection and challenge. This week, pay attention to your natural flow. Notice your peak hyperfocus hours, your natural downtime cues, and your recovery needs. Then, make one small adjustment. Maybe you shift your hardest task into your peak zone. Maybe you actually give yourself a guilt-free nap or break. Maybe you stop forcing yourself to look busy when your brain is clearly in recharge mode. Treat your work rhythm like an experiment and watch what shifts. And that's it for this episode. We've seen how honoring hyperfocus, normalizing downtime, and embracing flexible hours doesn't just support neurodivergent brains, it unlocks collective efficiency. Next time, we're continuing the new neurodivergent world vision with something deeply human: relationships. How do love, friendship, and connection transform when neurodivergent communication and needs are centered instead of shamed? I'm Christina, your awakening catalyst and resident neurodivergent unicorn, signing off for now. Stay weird, stay awake, and stay magical. Get off the air? Oof, what a shit show.